All right, we're back in Ron's shop here. I got the head off. Had some success this morning. Was able to get out all the head bolts. As you can see how rusty they were in their holes. The only one I couldn't get out was the absolute rear one. I think I'm going to leave it alone. I need guide pins anyway to guide my head back down, so I'll put one there. And one up here for when I get my gasket after I get this all cleaned off. This really doesn't look in bad shape. The only thing I have a question about is this muddy colored stuff. And there's actually, I don't know, it almost looks like somebody added some additive in here. It must have been leaking a little water. See that grayish with oil looking stuff? So I think that head gasket was probably going when they parked this. Now the cylinder walls, everything looks really good. It's not overly dirty. It looks like it was parked before that water did any damage to the walls or anything. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. I had to do a few old school maneuvers to get those head bolts out. I did. I had to do some. I ran out of argon in my tank for my welder over there. So I had one head bolt that was really rusty. And what I ended up doing is I put the nut back on it, screwed it down till I had about 1/8 of an inch hanging over the nut, and I ended up having to heat the top of that with my torch until it was soft, and I hit it with a 5 or a 3-pound hammer and knurled it over so the nut wouldn't come off, and I had to put a breaker bar on it and walk it out. But it worked. Once I got that last one out, I was able to actually take the head and push it to my right, because there was only one bolt that was pivoting on after that. And I thought, oh, it's going to really be stuck on there still, and I barely tapped it with my 2-pound rubber hammer, and she went sideways right away. I was able to get her off. The head gasket actually didn't look in that bad a shape. I couldn't see any really cracks at that end. This is only broke because of when I pushed it over, it snagged and tore. But I'm glad it's out. Success. And I just stuck with my game plan to get the studs out and just leave this really bad one on. I'm not going to replace it. I'm sure it'll take 45 to 50 pounds of torque still. So we're going to leave that one there. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm happy everything came apart. As it is, I probably will have to buy 3 or 4 head bolts. I know this one I'll have to replace. I might have to replace a couple of these others too, and some nuts and washers. I can get all that from Spit Bits. So, well, there's the progress. I'm pretty happy with the shape of this head. I thought it was just going to be terrible, but it's not, as you can see. I mean, it's dirty. I'm going to clean all the valves up. I'm going to take the valves out and give those a good cleaning, and then I'm going to lap all these and reinstall them. If I don't see any problems once I get them out, any big pits or anything, I'll just relap them and put them all back in. Be ready to go. All right, that's all I'm up to today. I'm a happy man. It's off there.